Pennsylvania, and as you can see, get a steady picture for you. The entire parking lot is nothing but snow. Ain't nothing but a white winter up here. I'm dreaming of a Breezewood, Pennsylvania. I'm about to hop on Pennsylvania Turnpike right now. Pennsylvania Turnpike is going to take me into Ohio. I'm about 2 hours and some change from Baltimore right now. Take this turnpike right across here. Yeah, man, like I say, the hardest part about these night runs are just preparing your body just to stay up all the way through the night. Because it's not like the weather is nice and you gotta stay up. I mean, the weather's bad and you're kind of drowsy or whatever, but the rough part about working these night shifts like this is that the shifts are sporadic. So it's not like I have set night shift. I might have like this night, this run right here where I gotta run overnight. Then the next load I get, I might have to run during the day. So it's just tough on your body to try to adjust to that, because if you're not used to, if you're not used to a certain schedule, whether it be night or day, your body would just won't adjust. So if they say, all right, my pickup is at 11 o'clock, it's not like my body will be like, all right, I'm going to sleep 8 hours during the day, and my body just won't go down, especially when my schedule is sporadic. Maybe if I had like just straight night shifts, I'll be used to it, but I don't have that. I might pick up at 3 p.m. this day. Next day, I might pick up at 3 a.m., 1 a.m. the next day, 11 at night. So that's rough. It's rough on your body, but it is what it is, man. See these trucks right here to the right that I'm passing. We try to give each other courtesy, like when we passing each other, and move over. But I got somebody on my left-hand side doing something that I coined this term. It's called whale fishing. And pretty much what it is that cars ride next to big rigs, like how fish do whales, right up next to them, right to the side. And when they do that, you can't get over. And we don't have speed. We don't have speed in these trucks, so it's not like we can speed up. But we slow down, they slow down too. So they just hang right next to us. And that's like one of the worst things you can do to a semi. If you're gonna pass us, just pass us. If you're gonna slow down, just slow down. But don't whale fish us. Don't just drive right next to our trailer, oblivious to anything. Because I might need to do an emergency lane maneuver or something like that, a swerve, and you just right there next to my trailer like a fish next to a whale. So yeah, that's the term I coined, whale fishing. But as y'all can see, it's just snow. White Christmas. Should I say White Thanksgiving? We about a week out from Thanksgiving right now. should be home during Thanksgiving.
76.
But, who knows? Who knows how the schedule goes. Yeah, my truck is an automatic Freightliner. It's a pretty good truck if you ask me. I don't have any problem with it. It's real easy to drive. Operation-wise, it drives just like a car. Now the thing is, for the most part, I've driven every type of truck. Especially working with the owner-operator, he just had a assortment of piecemeal trucks and stuff like that. Only thing I haven't driven is an 18-speed. I haven't driven an 18-speed truck, but every other speed I've driven. And I've never driven a. I've driven every brand of truck too. A Ken, a Pete, Mack, Freightliner, I had a Volvo, all of them. And I know people had their preferences and stuff like that. You had some people are KW people, and other people Pete's, and you got some people who like manuals, and some people like automatic. For me, I don't really get that particular with the trucks that I drive. Only thing I try to do is just make sure the truck is safe, that it's able to do what I'm asking it to do, and then what I'll do is I'll learn the truck. So me and the trucker pretty much be on the same page. We mesh together. This guy right here, he's tailgating this pickup truck going down the hill. It's very dangerous, especially in this weather right here. I mean, it's just common sense, man. You gotta have better common sense than that. For any reason, I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me move the camera over a little bit. He's gone now, but they just passed that. They just passed both the pickup and the semi passed me in the hammer lane. And the guy was tailgating. The semi was tailgating the pickup truck. And we're going down a decline, and the weather is terrible. So for any reason that pickup would hit the brakes, he'd have been screwed. You just gotta be smarter than that. It's not worth it, man. Whatever you try and get, it's just not worth it to be impatient. That's one thing that that's one trait that I kind of extracted myself, that you have to be, as a truck driver, you have to be patient. Gotta be patient driving these trucks. Sometimes you don't want to be patient. You got to be patient, and you have to be diligent. You always gotta dot your I's and cross your T's with everything. Just don't be lazy. Just make sure whatever it is, you need to get out and look. Coupling something, and just take your time to couple, make sure do all your tug tests and everything. Just don't be lazy. The minute you slack off or something like that, you open up the door to the possibility of something happening that you don't want. And I don't know about anybody else, but I make a pretty good living out here. My family benefit greatly. It's not worth it to miss a step or something like that, or tailgate somebody going down the hill. It's just not worth it. I mean, there are times when I hammer down. You know what I mean? Put the pedal to the metal, but hazardous weather conditions like this, that's not it. Even if it's to the detriment of the load being on time. And you don't want to be too late, but half an hour or even an hour, who really gives a damn, man? You just want to make sure you get there safely. I mean, ideally you want to be on time, but if the weather is bad, just take your time, get it there. Like I'm doing right now. I'm at 50 miles per hour coming through the turnpike right here. I don't really care. Yeah. Try to keep Sandman off my back. Whenever Sandman get too heavy on my back, I pull over and take a little half an hour nap. I'm gonna go ahead and go around this truck right here in front of me. I don't like not having adequate stopping distance. Go around this guy. And he's speeding up. And don't do that either, man. Don't speed up when somebody trying to go around you. Don't do that. It's a jackass move. Still. I'm only at 8,000 pounds. I'm only loaded at 8,000 pounds, so coming down these hills in this weather, it really not that bad. Like, I had a dedicated run to Costco's in Pittsburgh, and the guy I worked for, the owner operator, he didn't have easy passes and nothing like that, so I didn't take the turnpike. He don't wanted me to take the back roads from Baltimore to Pittsburgh, and that meant coming up all these steep grades and inclines and all these little towns and stuff that you have a real steep incline. You used to have a real steep incline that run you into a traffic light. Anybody familiar with Pennsylvania know what I'm talking about, man. Pennsylvania is like one of the only towns, like I'm pretty sure it's other states like that, but Pennsylvania is like notorious for having these like little towns, like little townships that have these like hills, steep hills, and at the bottom of the hill is like a freaking traffic light. It's like the absolute worst, especially for tractor trailers, man. And doubly so for tractor trailers in hazardous road conditions, man. I don't know who designs this stuff. Can't make this stuff up. Anyway, these are the Allegheny Mountains here. Really coming through. You really can't see it. I got the black silhouette to my left. But these mountains are absolutely beautiful. Sometimes I'm like in awe that I'm getting paid to see these sights. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful way to make a living, man. I'll tell you that. I definitely love my job. Definitely love it. I wouldn't trade it for another job. I like the solitude that it gives me, peace of mind. And honestly, I know it might sound harsh, but just having that day to like be away from the family, collect my thoughts, then come back, recollect it and stuff like that, man, it works out. it definitely works for it. Scheduled to be in Cleveland by 6 a.m. It's actually not Cleveland. It's like I'm not sure what they call them up in Ohio, but in Baltimore it would be a county. It's like a county outside of Cleveland that I'm going to, and then from there I'm going to Etna, Ohio, like 2 hours apart. But the good thing is that after I dropped this load in Twinsburg, I got a long break before I gotta be in Etna. It's like 16 hours or something like that. So I'm gonna definitely need to sleep, need to rest. I got a candle in here, a scented candle in here, one of them big ones, that's made like out of a mason jar that my children bought me for my birthday, and it worked. I'll kick back, let the heat rip in here, let the heat feel real good. I'll throw on my pajamas, get in the sleeper, and turn my candle on. Buddy boy, I'll be out. Yeah, so nothing really happening much on this road, which is a good thing. Other than me trying to stay vigilant. Constantly monitor myself, make sure I'm not fighting through sleep or nothing like that. There's no reason to fight sleep. Feel sleepy, just pull over. But I'm gonna pick back up once I get to Ohio. I'll holler at y'all later.